Abusa Mensah mo akwa bia Amanyosem dwumadi na aguso awohwe original TV no se medical da na di atro na ne nim na hye bedwa na ogina mo manfo mo wo Gomoa West ewo mfimfin mantamu ewo mrahye bedwa fie so mpanyufo mo hwe dwumadi se obi a dwumadi odi mfaso so na se mfaso oni so abedwa ko no so ka ho bi onyamfo Richard Gyan Mensah honorable adwe
eja
belated happy birthday siso.
Thank you.
And one na ye ni birthday we hear no white na still ano ye birthday no. Honorable, quick one. Baby, Ghana petrol boy airquay. You complaining, you too money are complaining. You kasa hwa na say aye normal. When effect ni bebre. You to two nyama boom. Ashintu ya die biane bo nyina air kosro. Abaya me ati say the government cannot do anything about it because a Russia-Ukraine war. Titru na kofasa or how ede aba. Baby, I would tell my shabby fee. Muslim money DHR. Is it true? Say Russia-Ukraine war. Say nya no so swa and nyama ben nama petrol bono air costro. Is there any way government can remedy this situation?
Sami Odikan no. Beda wasi o da makwenye. Na Mr. na mambrana metum ada echia ahwefu nyinara enanyebere. Titiri wona Gomoa West wajibre na wahwedam program. Sami ibisaya bakada petrol ne bu no rekosoro. Enzama bebre na ama madam price increment another fango ne bu no rekosoro no abadodam. Na se aban kada Russian Ukraine war menje ene de menje ntum. Russian Ukraine war no eno so woni role a play. Ade potia etu emma price na rekosor one international market pricing oye nyim de fango no ma yetu Ghana mpo yenua wa ha ye de kwa mano ne ekoye ne san ye de ba na ma na mpo ma yetu ha no na dodo na yenya wa ha no enso Ghana yen consumption e dodo na ra ye crafty amano ne
finished products
yes ye de ba na international market na pricing okosor na nyene nkote international market price na akosoro no ada amama akosoro no bi nyi Russian Ukraine war no but anu mpo no awia kan de international market price started akosoro nye this year na started enyire nyim de time covid buying prices no okofom ehun de mostly no fango no no boni nyina no my friend no bo friend the demand and supply say ade no obua another baby brain na atofo no ye kakra ma ade no ne bu no akofom say be ye nanom na eja no ma wo ye kwadwuma nyina po onyim say eburo ne breso na say wo bu ebura ne bu no kofom sande zaman ewo ho bebre atofo no so ye kakra bi ba yenyim de fango ya da move almost the world economy ni nyina we asa fa na nyina jumedi bebre ho a fango na eji akotin wo nti covid no ekofom ehun de ewiemhyen at the point ehun de na ewiemhyen pontu ni nyina no na dwumoye no ama no mudo mfridwuma ama no mudo nti world market price na started oil then orokosor na ebedu this year February no mun and Russian Ukraine so want to ma sanctions award ma Russian the onton ne fango ne ma Europe na akoye de Europe na would depend on Russia now although was diverted to other areas Ghana for yakoto bin was work ho nti akoye de demand and supply issues no ho but the anumpo no ma me kan de a chassis the international price in the chassis dorokosor and sana Russian Ukraine rebem abai entu anamon biara o de say e wo ho na se hu na adibiro kodo a o de tumi nya foresight ni hu de adibo tumi de nsunsun so eden e da ba nti ibradi na medisisi na name a se to prove hora bibi ebesi a mutuma eden me da so ano abai entu da manamon nti starting from January to 2021 na international market price of crude oil from January and the chassis it moved from $50 $65 by February by June that was $75 per barrel. By November, it do almost about $78. In the started this year, so and also a share but even this year, now the point in the bell from yes, January, that's about $75 to $76 per barrel. This year, you can see, and almost $120 per barrel. It is a difference now. It was going up and called that buying it to a project, autumn there. I didn't know nti ibra adi na motum eden without na kwem aban into na mombia if you the budget statement I what the parliament
e die na nkaba betumi aye
ma me ho if your budget statement for 2021 2022 if you on energy we are aban am bo bibia do pump amfa ehu de petrol no upstream ho na downstream here wona ma wotonton ma yenyere bin we mfe na muntu biara enyi ho otode bien emi se bisama the critical issue when my price international price na akosoro papa cedi na honde na akofom and then the most critical because international market price yes akosoro na de nyina nyende na international market price or akosoro aye hu bi da in 2014 at a point international market price ekoya could do I think about 117 or so dollars. But at that point, petrol nebo na endu even 5 cedis. Because at that point, na cedi to the dollar no rate no na enya ahibia. I think at that point the cedi to dollar no that's somewhere February June of 2014. No, make 2014.
Okay.
By then it's about when the cedi is to about dollar is about 2.6 cedis or so. Even though the international market price no cost and to affect your prices in the at that time. But this year no cedi na honde no e wo fom kra. This year a cedi is up to about a dollar is about 8 cedis 20 pesos. And I pay me year transaction via what me 8 cedis 16 pesos
to a dollar.
8 cedis 16 pesos to a dollar. Into the madi eno na me hu ne there ne fapem no sande one. So obi okokra fango no eframano no oda ba no. Okokra de ba or the cedi on fan tiaka or the dollar na eden or the tiaka. Oba so boton ade no cedis. Into na waboton enfan the last month oboton no there's 11 cedis. Na what we na off afi oko amane no akokra bia ba obodu no last year no so last month no na cedi near 7 cedis since I could do 8 cedis until now he will need 1 cedi extra eda ka ho odu international market no the national market price so assign ekosoro
I say cedi depreciation and then the cedi depreciation is so difficult since the government cannot manage cedi depreciation.
Say if zama 2 year the bit about the taxes no ho and when so far the taxes are only nyina akoye concern this ho a sabi aban motumo aye hu but taxes so kan ho but taxes so far move en cost biara nzama bien ena ma de chia de sen biara esesa ma odi kan na me kan de aban wontu anamon bia mfa international market price no yen aban metuma kan de onyi tumu bia wo international market price no do na mbom obotum de nyama egu akwan ma asna ade ne beba no se be wo fie na se friend esan bi free abonten reba untumi nka de esan be bi free ba no de ebia wonyi hu we bia na mo do nyama egu akwan ma esan ne beba no obotum ayeden aso ano se be eba mpo a entumi ayeden how insu ya atoto ya ehun de yenya flood na de nyina insu no obi entumi control na mom se mesma wesi wodan another obron wahye nyoman insu ne ba botum ebegu na ayeden asena ko a insu zanso beba ne ye kakra bi ebia wabonte na bofo kakra eyi na aban wayeden wanye enti se obi ka de Russian Ukraine war ena ma fango no bu kosura meka de nipa no nka no kwara osande sabi eka ho bi ba eno nye fapena amama ye fango ne bu no okoso
but who ni say the major factor near CD dollar CD depreciation.
So analysis I mean my year. Said 50 January. ABC CCI say international market price no bon increase almost about 55% to 56%.
Okay.
And na CD na holding to the dollar no from January, because January now I think around January hono na CD na holding in January up to now no, so and also depreciate almost about between 35% to about between 35 to 40%. Inti and I make that say first one in do friend tuma. What about the second one?
Okay. Which is the CD depreciation.
The CD depreciation. And
then Abama banana tumu CD. Can the government control CD depreciation? How? Because they keep coming, so it says CD depreciation but any day yen to me a dear na ban bit to me a year. They control this CD depreciation.
In terms of the maybe relate to them, because petrol no buya no, answer even the CD depreciation no. There's another leg of it. Provision of the another abayebe mama. One our craft and go abano. Ubenya dollar no. Osande, Mensah wa kind. I think in your analysis, about there every 2 weeks there's a window.
Yeah.
The master na fango ne bono. Where price in here 2 weeks, 2 weeks. It's every window from the BDCs and another bulk from the one of our craft
oil distribution company.
Yes. Oh no, actually, every window they need about $200 million.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, we are between $200 million to about 250. And we are, but averagely in a month, almost total dollar requirement is about $450 million. See, and there's one BDC when you walk aside, what said they have the cities, they can't get a dollar. Or citizen, unya dollar. It's a dollar no higher. In this, that mean you pay in a Bank of Ghana or dollar, not Zimana. So it's all open market. That's in the open market, my market, we could be a mini 8 CD 16 pesos. The man also could be an 8 CD 16 pesos. And I be even 8 CD 20 pesos. Say on your Bank of Ghana, if your Bank of Ghana between that money be about 7 CD 50 pesos. Oh, there's some savings for her. This is Bank of Ghana and provided a kind of man, another one man kunya no wenya dam dollar nibia. Only any option there to the open markets. Dam difference of about 60 pesos. The businessman another more crap product he will not assume it. On far or the bottle Nenza Manado. Now, it be about the Sidina one, then Kwanya a buying butum wasan. I know one of the major ruler, a Bank of Ghana, utu what they want to share and what they took. At this moment, Bank of Ghana, on far in Shishaya, or the Bayer, a bobo Sidin no buying. It's a kind of long term effect. I'm ever kind there. Yankasa into me on a yen produce a lot of things. Yen to me Yankasa Zama Sabi ato
locally manufactured.
Yeah. Who could hear the you bring here dollar, you bring here, could hear dollar, and I could crabby bidaba. Dear dollar being here. Nemo no don. Otto de even petrol Samia Yakinyara. Say to Juma Nanka or any refinery. Refinery no a general nanka, ultimate refined product. We just did okay, import crude na, able to me a crack crude. Na ya refined or ha. Crude nebo and a refined products. Nebo no different. Refined nebo we are dancing the crude. Into say, you find say crude in the year was 1 barrel no. We say crude no 1 barrel. Be $118. Refined no will be more than that.
Okay.
It's the difference between the crude oil and the refined product. I don't know, so $1 ni be here that can. The produce yadi wa ha. Say ankadam difference ni nyina no. Yan compare dollar and French.
Ya kase to ye juma.
To si say enye juma.
Why? Bo parliamentary reasons be na abane dia ba say ni tina to enye juma.
Sisi ya kase di mentum men share that ni we bia wo.
There's no be any update on tour as far as Parliament is concerned.
Me who there obi a file a question on the tour. What's the impo the new chief executive of tour was a strategic partner. Obutum na wabeka obutum abesu tour muna wa start new operations nti ene de sabi just like government in nyama okeken bi de bia obutum abeka nsam but ne ye no wonye ida mabutum akan de sisi ayi kasedi to enye adwuma
sa enema kai nyina petrol bo kosra e free road man atiasi from hodom o constituency meka say farming communities and say ye community most fishermen and ye papa nmakuafo and o hodom how kwan be na o man for so e feel this pressure.
Sammy, I think that for Gomoa West, there's and yet petrol ne bonon kote nemum the general economic way no Ghana mine munyina ho kire na aba no say ebi mu suffer metuma ka den ye suffer pa
Why
ebi na wa kan one Gomoa West ya kwan enye papa nti ye ekwafo a wo ye kwadwuma wo en habnase nyina no wonya akwan emfa won product na emfa do nti cars a wo ye dwuma wo ho dodo na ye taxes.
okay
CCR say free Ankamo are the center of the constituency. Na reko baby to the Gomoa Kropon na Gomoa Mankesim takwa eshim na the window bar a bank Ankamo na pere de bank raya lorry fare butuan eninti amama sekwafo no woye wodo mpa market women na wo tum wo bomodia na okodu ono ebo a wo pe na wodima ho chede boko no bi wa hye banche kotoku o mesi wo hye banche ni tina dado no mpo no ososen ma owo fom na wa ma okonyin no 70 Ghana 40 Ghana 50 Ghana o kan say na transport na answer do nyama no become because this mpo no if a car fiti Ankamo de ko maybe today the ramp na there what you 10 cedi ko shim na there 12 cedis nti say wan ko tin ko for onye market fan there car no e fa wan ko tin wo banji kotoku kura o de ba marketing for be 50 cedis nti okọ ho a obutua 40 cedis na o de 50 cedis transport account ho and some of the other incidental costs asan ka ho no wa ko ton wo market eno echi no so ehun beside the transport that man for way no that sitting no po ayedin sabi obi pomade mpo a obi nya oboto atar for frashe so sika na odo boto no enyi ho jama ahocher aba ho papa sisi a ye kase Gomoa West mutuma ka de yame na nyipe so jedi wo ho nti no bi asora ehun de adi mo ti bi ade besan yakopon a kire no tu nti ahocher kase na obi biara FM wo
ama adwuma na ye den dia ma because microphone no complain sana obi abeje tum sa ho kire ho but at the end of the catch so wo ba no be share yebo ka so be we microphone na tia say maybe because of the current situation here cause no ebetimi affect your performance. How is your performance
in terms of performance because the CC no how wo ni na echi no ebe nyipa no wonya me hodo na wo mama kwanya mesumo responsibility there mutum medie nyim na mapre nsepa me da ma ho odika na sisi Gomoa West ye hia adi kasepa na mekan na kwan unfortunately no major contractor na eye dwuma wo ho nyinara ebitire yen major roads Ankamo the Rampon road Ankamo to Apam roads damu enyume nyina no wa ma contract aban da award the contracts awo ye do adwuma basisi amika say contractors ni nyina contractor na frequent do Gomoa Ascent Township Road.
Those contracts romo de my year is it under this government or previous government?
No yeah Ascent Township Road or the ma contract or the ma before the election.
Okay, before 2020.
Yeah, before 2020. Ankamo the Rampon Road. Sorry. Mankwadi to hotel to Mankwadi Road, hotel to Abrekum Road, when we are acquire one man within this government.
So year of road, only 2.
No, these are 3 routes. Normal contracts within way. Near what the major road na the Ankamo the Rampon Road, and they off it Abredo. But I think the contract itself was awarded in December 2016.
Okay.
And now by over kind of auditing of the roads and indeed I'm contracting the one fan sanka till there. I'm the later part of 2020 over to Abano and Nzama ye but maybe by ya mu and was starting why you have. But he say no contractor see when you know even the Ankamo the Rampon Road today. The whole Ghana, opinion of that contract, construction company, opinion of that no. What about my office? My conho, what about my office? You have your choir, you bring your buying with my then. Why you payments? Because why you do make a crack? Also the wood car. This is what's on your money now, or the courtyard. That's how buy a man's car on sign in Sea Road Nedo. My file request, Marco, Minister for Rules and High, my file question. I'm hoping they'll be by next month today, or be yan because. Na yeye dan kabeno engagement one-on-one engagement in Marco Kuku board for the 100 project in nti enye no gotin so say eba ho a school adan get fund project a wa abandon a say school for hia what sua do ma
secondary those office the Ministry of Highways Roads and Highways all this government being opposition MP, how did they receive you?
Oh, I must say that when it ban ministry, one hour a Jumo technocrat and I did Sabi Ekoha, a need Sibia no what's him out. Now, then a connect can you obey Jatum, you know, one small catcher and the honorable, I don't skin you. The mantra or horses are in there, skin you. This I mean, you can say, you were road in Kensuba to road reshaping. Makopra inya from the feeder roads here than Kobe some selected roads be about 36-kilometer roads be. That the man bijina ho feeder roads or I'm a contractor no but me nyina signing on BBA then next week oversight up to now. Bye. At the point impo osmane na wofra mobile site e ba ho mama pumpe baby man na there what the machines na there ba up to now. But here hwehwem ni nyina she say contractors no po adwuma no mo ho awosuro dey obey because why you are hwe na na sika sem na den
akokam bank so betwe no
nti say eno na eye major pro nti say no say everyday no personally no ma bi wo ha makasa mbo modern ara na bitu anamon bi
say obo ho modern say you are you using your personal money to do those work?
Yes, largely because from last year. Last year, for instance, from January to September, with by I'm trying acquiring Gomoa West. Mensah, me and some school full support. Me secondary schools, Nina Gomoa West, Yam Costra, Zama was celebrating more. Now, me never Nina me, no, because that time not common fund buy. Common fund from January to September, not common fund be and buy. Me to me family said in French and different there. Me try my buying SBB banty. I have to personally use resources from myself and other individuals with my support.
When was the last time I received MP's common fund?
Oh, common fund, MP's common fund. Just last week in March today, the last quarter of 2021, wire payment. But this year, you shall see. You were June second quarter. This year they been by, but even last year, Minyan and there.
When you're in TSA, cannot to account to now.
Yes, Minyan and there.
Bankers now.
No, say when the common fund no one chairman MPs.
Assembly no
the common fund will chairman assembly.
Assembly na count more markers.
Minyan there. Depend on the banker assembly no which year to, but from Parliament last week Thursday no. Mian there, why common fund administration, why payment of common fund for last quarter of last year.
Do you have any idea how much a year to?
Oh, that one I can't mean because every way biano quarter biano sesa and straight away there.
Last one or moji.
I think
third quarter of 2021.
I think the last quarter of no, that was the second quarter. Sorry, the third quarter of 2021. Third quarter of 2021. Common fund buy, was around 80,000.
Say?
About 80,000.
For the whole constituency?
Yes, that's a common fund. Yes, Kakasi Biadamu.
And the Intimintia?
Common fund, yes, Kakasi Biadaba, MPs. For MPs common fund, that is what I can say.
80,000.
That's because even that is the biggest because the first 2 quarters are a buy for last year, at the latter part of last year. Nina na endu 150,000. That is how it is. Ntinyadi a sika kesibia adam. Most of the things in we ha ehun there ejuma na ejuma oju to ho do a ese botwen aban kutin na eto na mo na hwe ni ya unkofo bo hu there ambobra sebi.
So if that's the case, you are using your personal resources, your own sika, and our DSL Juma, then becoming an MP, is it a blessing or curse to your finances?
I can say that to be an MP, no, Obia, maybe they member MP, my friends, shame to me, the member MP in Yeska. Now, me war or penny there. Maybe the MP, because they be an ear qua, even there, Zamamin just like CC is a mammin nam, root, acquire or go, CC, I say. Now, if I quite do. Now, me father, I tell myself, so be a complainer. You cannot question why the person is complaining. It is terrible. Terrible. Neda, Krobi today, if we go Gomoa kesim, na record a chance a cropon. Terrible. Neda me far Gomoa takwa to appear from the visu. Just about 2 weeks ago, me the machine could see where Uchado. Or you juma na juma in swing. I have to let
machine saying assembly dia.
No, madam go high by.
What you are saying for that job?
Dakro Oji almost about Dakro machine 4,000 and operator in 4,700 or so.
A day.
A day. Now I'm proud to see and this particular machine I'm making. Me say Oba on say Obefa low bed. Low bed in and out no Oji 8,000. Say 8,000 Ghana.
It means one machine no day charge
pay. Even they wanted to charge the same as the machine way. Now we have to on the machine we are operating so chede Eman BB. Nti yenye kan ma agree no. Oba oye juma for just about 4 days. Now if 4 days in the juma ye no.
Almost 20,000.
More than that.
Okay, I know your machine rent as na betu ya.
Nti na juma ni saying then we have to let him leave. Even to get a new machine to come and work is a problem. Because at this time, baby, Obi I tried on to be a juma. I'm the yen former Central Regional Vice Chairman. We met all machine. I mean, na customer. All your arrangements to move machine from Chifu Praso. We are hoping that China and Numpono from Chifu Praso to Gomoa. A year low bed now would be sitting now the Baba Numpono or just 7,000. So since I don't matter the common fund at least able to me then you draw from the common fund. Already I letters to the Akuma Assembly into where you aware there by reshaping. Ma 36 kilometers say what the ma feeder was here than Kombe ya contractor no untumin buy. Mean to me kind of make my contractor na bansana addition wo Gomoa for Mena the biso abam krum mintumi twɛn na made no ti de mebo modin ara ma oti biara no se be free common fund mo se be free man kasa mo ho mitumi bo modin ara common fund na ya he but ni nyina mu no meka de nyame na domara me bae di anamuntu ne de oye jinji so metu no mo dodo papa so say eba in the area of roads for instance in terms of reshaping that most of the areas are my reshaping. Maybe I'm in here and I say and I'm CCA. I think within by Friday, no. Because you actually said that machine na nejumedin ko ye nti. Nyeda maka etuma cover bebre.
Do you think say going to parliament is or not say the parliament adodo na official MP or ha say what do be overhyped?
One metuma kada overhype, but obi bia so boko parliament be or there etumi si wadwen pi there. In parliament na enkoye enkopriska. Parliament wako corporate ebi akwenya na eda be fie so na say mrahye begonya also
it's not that rosy said here.
Oh no it's and me inter sabi en shada en how me bra na bia me emma me num ho ne de man fan hyemitim de me kopeska sabi me kodo me ho de djuma na ye den simesima me tie chirim susun but ehye me kran so na ade bia be ye na ye ne ye bia no ho de nyimpa na resomo no sabri bia tumi ye bibi ma itumi nyimpa ne free o how bi ma warankasa so ihu de enya nyije bi
mo adwuma wo ye de o mani so adwuma wo ye
o me manfo Gomoa West de sabi je do bi ono ona wa boni tirim po de oni do pedo ye e bia efende diabolic ana de ona won de ye wo bi mo ha sabi ishe fita mpo beka de ufita na ehye no efende ngwakim henti da mo krofo no so wo nyina so wo ho sabi bi wo ha nsema wo kan bi wo ha e mama wo so se anamo awutu no etosin wo bia na ahwe na but one a won wo pedo ye very objective ne de onyim de ahochiro sand assembly nankasa ono eye aban na common fan ya wokan wono no dodo na wo ho no sand se ehwe common fan we na ma oba MPs wono se ehwe common fan friend kwanya wo chene na the disbursement ne be hu de what goes to the district assemblies friend the district assemblies numu 10% never MPs was MPs common fund.
Okay. And if I say 80,000 by MP why?
It's like more or less it depends on the and directly like district to district. When the war formula now we use MMFN the Metropolitan Assembly a different municipal assembly a different then district handy see say the mean to mean how much they have received. But at any time beyond what you know also it's far more than the MPs. And beside that, so what other funds are like IGF and other Sika, free abem was where eba assembly hall. I would do when juma. But yen mrashibe go for maybe they make for Gomoa West day. We good are me juma in terms of areas like neda mpono two schools na yamina dumara oji kan na ankrankra bi aboa school dan na ne tibia wo mu na ensoanyi but bi ti de ankamu die Methodist asore wo ho PTA wo ho na ankrankra bi so ti de empanyifu bi a wo so wodi wo sika one man your friend Mr Kofi Shen Dux Petroleum omo MD of Fremi constituency wo boy in terms of the roofing of the building na mo so boy with abu na dia say we bi how ko ura office classroom na when they from one class to the other no when they obi kasampa teacher those we ni nyina so e be say yesu mi so be say dan ni nyina na ne da ya dan ya da ma eye awofo eko apam Anglican for instance assemblyman oho denyim mama ankrankra bi so obo na school dan ni do nyina apa school dan ya ne da me wrem da but ne da ma me wrem hu de ya ye djuma o sande me bisa mo de nti dan de mi ina ka ye jama asaya na but me bo abado sande assembly no take steps on PTA so support wo tum wo bo ne fa na maso ko fa no bo ne nyina do me ye ceiling classroom mo ceiling dada na wo ye ni am se ne nyina the whole wo 3 classrooms wo teachers office wo store room wo toilet and bath. A very nice place. Ma me koje some friend educational get fund support be just about 20,000. Mom saw almost about 32,000. And I'm with the ACC with the support of my uncle and I can tell you that my need a mammy jina ho na me right inside do there nyamina dumara yetu my baby. Yeah, no go in terms of health today by next week day we handle some of the health facilities are Ukapam Hospital oxygen power what they share friend ayarefo and nurse by the next week metuma supply will be some of the cheap compounds delivery beds na nyina I provide nyina me na next week no able to me connect me dama ban dama ayaresadia Gomoa West I did an eye screening program in collaboration with the Cape Coast Interpreting cover almost about 3,600 people a year screening. Besides that, yeah, almost about 500 people a year operation. But the operation in the hospital, no, or far surgical side of it. No. But in terms of one over rounds, we need the D na one way in now so the man we find out transportation moving. See, I make say. You may be see, I mean, you can say you send good another program by in terms of the health, and also you able to be aboa. Now 1 hour was what critical situation be so, and also you partners be up there. Boy minus you to me. Okay. And now Eban mission so almost all the secondary schools in Gomoa West have benefited from me within this period. Wow. Primary school so even just need them put as my part of my birthday, you know. Exercise books me schools will me identify amazing number medical boa. And I think that Yakupon Yadum na okodora not to sugu instructions sunkugu yedwa. Ma osade ye ma yade boa Gomoa no. Ma enye ma ofri mu ho ma ofri aban mu ne me de makodara ma bo aban na boom de yebotumi nya mboa eje fri ho roads here making day especially the ramp on road day contractor no menye no tuanamon the first one I make mankwaji na di ma even the certificates have been going to Bekademi Ejuma or Ministry of Finance na di maybe me ko me je chi there contractor no butu me den enya ni sika keke no den because sometimes me so me yimpa say at the point before so contractor na to the point that on also the pressure no butu me no I have to even appreciate the work bre sisi am you can say nyame ya adum na say ban so tua contractor sisi a me push there dam enuanu me bien one away Gomoa asen ma oye eye mankwazi ma oye abrekum no ebutu me nya bibi kakra den eda mo wona wotu mo san ko back because nso atoi kwanu du nya e basa why if me dey me pada metna be bi mo bi abeka chem dey kwan na say and every weekend me ko ho sometimes it be a program ho ma me to car and I drive myself. I know nti me drive me nti ma me hu the way the state of the road I see it and then na ehim kran there baby also the me wura bia no also me den me wura na me copy da mo
kwanya nze ba na dey adwuma because I Toyota ne dey me sure say by the time of 4 years as a tractor a bit because as a 2018 2019 I make call constituency so the ramp on kwan ya wo kan e dey make far so call back by no
is one side of the road half of it has been done. Okay. That is from the ramp on. Okay, no po yen year constituency mangasa put the just the ramp on to go one crime any way your constituency. The rest no Gomoa Central. Until the chunk of it in here from Gomoa Kamo to the ramp on and it's in a terrible state now. Okay.
Then I will catch your constituency. Omo ehwe
I think the
and I feel one more. Imagine so parliament looks so rosy because enya hu say MPs tipa VAT muna ene ye kwa ye na fi ne to such as a parliament we are person called parliament with your little experience 1.5 years experience in parliament as a new member of parliament. What's your experience? Then now be catch your constituency no more.
Oh, we can there. As for there will be bear aspire to be in parliament in a day. Ababo yenya ye bono. Obiara say be either Hindi. The man will be saying him for be catch you there. Onya sika biara wo Hindi no mu. Ebi a one hour one kan what was as about no be kan but him wo yen interbrake mode. Rasa. Nti but ne nyina no me hu dey say nipa no wo na kumro osom adwuma a enyi di wo ho a peda ye na eye na o chine bi nyi wa bodin dia enye adwuma bon ma mekan no mom say this when you do that we parliament na be ye and that one I think that and no be very disappointed.
Honorable and you made that support to Safro baba na say what break
but before I'm makono so odem makonya so na beda me constituency for ase. Okay. And na Ghana for nyina ne da na me 40 years. Na motuma kan de.
Life just began.
Me she abrabo ase ne da odo a one food don dey kire me na chere I think that I'm starting life on a very good footing because maybe what me share ase no odo a one food don dey from even both device of in terms of your political way, you know. na constituency ni nyina no me da obi biara ase ewo wonu kranhye won pieball na mawodam amesro ayi de I have just begun life from 40 me ya ye ni nya je na e friend amane ye be sha ase ye ya ti da me bia mesumo de eye won mrashe begonyi no was one for one pieball one fan time rechi na meda me constituency executives ase papa ne da dwoja bidi no what time mechi na eye especially me chairman Alhaji Kasim na enanum bebre because me Fiboset school ekoya do ye ho also oji me feldo because ankamo DA ekoso koye adoye ho na me dan school dan also teachers funa headmasters no so also mama dwumedi ne wie peye me call eye apam Anglican KG eno so na ye fantastic me bia no ye fefefe ade ekoye bia ne wie peye da ma so na me ko wie wo eye apia krom de bi so hona me koye me final we wo ho ane so community no wo ahoyehiem kakra wo school dan GSS dan enye papa but say we team am make chon there eye ene the assembly eye wo budget a wo ye ne last year budget 2022 budget no wo capture there obeye da modwuma no ma te there when say we interview DC mo assurance there by August no be shase make chon ni and they want to offend wonya abotar na DC waka no yono kutin ni susun eye ma assembly ni decision assembly as a whole no take nti assembly no so me so make an bi ne bo hwe there da modwumedi no se sika ba pa dia obotum abomodian na wotum wa sha se woda ma hon menyim da ne je ya ja se wo ya bobua amanfo wo apia krom de bi so nti bushafo nyina so me da obi biara ase ewo echitai so nko na odo a wada na ji na mom mesra ban de petro sem na ye ka ho asem no ontu ho anamon ontu me nka de wa ma ne sado de o Russia Ukraine nti ontu me nyawo hwe aban botum ya aye ho bibi nti ma ya ka no nyen na ye bodo ya ehya ase ya ka ho sem bebre nti ma enuanum aka nyina na be sra ban de it should do more engagement ontum initial stakeholders in industry players no ontum international won hwe kwan papa ye botum ye de nyama egu akwan ma obeboa na ono aso ma oye cedi na dollar no so ontum hwe na honje ni ye wo
okay honorable anwumre that's papa settle safro so abre from parliament here afena be kofi ochina so another job honorable Richard Mensah amrache bedwane mo man Gomoa West ewo mfimfi mantem first time amrache bedwane na me say na akosema o kan de se wan kasa so be ko parliament obi ene na wahwe okotokom ye pa because ko wi ase wodu sika na be yi akwan wodu sika ko school da so da no kura mpo so amanfo ani be so mpo a eno so asem. This is Amanyosem for you.